जो समझे, अंतर का सुख वो पाता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे, अंतर का सुख वो पाता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे। आवाज की दुनिया से परे दो पल दूर जो जाए, बाहर के जग से रह कर न्यारा अद्भुत विश्राम पाए। असीम आनंद के सागर में वो सदा लहराता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे, अंतर का सुख वो पाता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे। मन सदा मुस्काए उसका, तन से रहे जो दूर। सर्व शक्तियों के बल से रहे वो सदा भरपूर। अपने अंतर सद्गुणों की खान वो भरता जाता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे, अंतर का सुख वो पाता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे। जुट जाते हैं सहज ही शिव से मन के सब ही तार हो। मन ही मन में भर जाती है अखुट शक्ति अपार। अनंत प्यार की अनुभूति मन का मौन कराता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे, अंतर का
नहीं एक बस ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति. Can I request all of you to come closer? All the front sofas are empty. We can communicate more closely. Please, those who are English speaking, please come forward. Take front seats. Thank you. Let each one of us ask a question to ourselves because we are all effort makers at the present time. Being an effort maker, what is the aim of my effort at the present time? What is the aim of all the efforts that I am making at the present time? I am sure all of us have the same aim, being taught by the same teacher. We want to become Bap Saman, complete, perfect Karmateet. Is that right? Is there any other aim anybody else has? So we all have the same aim to become Bap Saman, and that is the best return that we could give to Baba for all the sustenance Baba has given to us over so many years. So first of all, I have to, even to become Saman, equal to Baba, complete, perfect, I have to follow Father. And in order to follow Father, I have to see Father. In the beginning of the Yajna, that was the slogan, see Father, see Mother. After they came to Bharat, it changed into follow Father, Mother. And now after Baba became Avyakt, become equal to the Father. So first thing, I have to make sure that I follow the Father's footsteps so that I can come closer and become equal. So one of the signs of becoming almost equal is complete and perfect, sampan and sampuran. Of course, to be complete is karmatit, to be perfect is to be a deity. Deities are perfect. Angels are complete. So sometimes we ask, what is the difference between angelic stage and karmatit stage? Are they different? Are they synonymous? In fact, percentage of being karmatit, complete, when I become 100% karma, 100% karmatit, then I become angel. Angel is 100% karmatit. Still human in form, godly in nature. So when I am in my percentage of that stage, I am working towards 100% karmatit stage. So now the question is, are we going to become karmatit after we leave our body? Or is it possible to experience karmatit stage while I am in this body? Yes, it is possible to experience karmatit stage in this Brahmin life when I am in the body being a karma yogi. But of course, percentage. And Brahma Baba is a perfect example to demonstrate how it is possible to experience karmatit stage while I am in the field of action, when I am performing action. So, what is actually the meaning? How do you explain the word karmatit? Karma means action. Atit means being beyond. So that means you are still performing action, but you are beyond the effect of action, beyond the influence of the action. So you are beyond reaction in a way. So we cannot stay without performing karma as long as we are in the body. But we can perform actions being beyond. You know, in Laukik world, people say soul is immune to the effect of action, but it is not true. Whatever I do, good and bad action, I will carry that sanskara. So here we are not immune to the effect of action, but we are immune to the effect, the result, the fruit of the action. So that is why it does not affect you, it does not influence me. So that is why it is possible that you can perform action and increase your percentage of being karmatit. So, what are the signs that we can observe from the life of a soul who is coming closer and closer to 100% karmatit stage? You can see some of the signs. So, karmatit means vikarmajit, mayajit. Karmatit soul is conqueror. You are conqueror of vikarmas. You are beyond vikarmas. Vikarma means sinful actions. So there is no burden anymore of vikarmas. I remember once we asked Dadi Janki, Is it possible in this Brahmin life to perform a karma? Dadi's answer was yes and no. No, because we have a lot of vikarma in our account to settle. So once we have settled all vikarmas, when we have excess of sukarma, good karma in our account, then you can perform a karma. When we have excess of sukarma in our account. Now we still have vikarmas to settle. So we cannot think about performing a karma in this body. So karmatit stage is where you have settled all your vikarmas. You're beyond any bondage of karma, any influence of karma, any dependencies. That is why a karmatit soul is a master, master over the self, self-sovereign. They are able to use the senses, sense organs as a master. Karan Karavan Har is used by Karmatit soul in two ways. One is, I, the soul, I am Karanhar, the one who does the action. I am also Karavanhar, the one who makes actions do through the sense organs. So that is one way. And the second thing is, when we are on the field of service, Baba is Karan Karavanhar. Baba is the one who is doing. I am instrument and he is getting it done. But a soul who is close to Karmatit stage will not say this for themselves. That's the beauty of it. By the way they perform action, others are able to experience that the one who is doing action is separate from the doer. And Baba is making this instrument perform this action. And that is why such soul who practices Karan Karavanhar consciousness in both ways don't have any expectation for any fruit of the action. So they are nearly, in a way, beyond any expectation. And also, one of the interesting signs of a karmatit stage is they can still perform action, but being a detached observer, Sakshi and Sati. Their constant companion is Baba, and as a result of that, they perform all action as a detached observer. So which means the scenes of the drama does not have any kind of influence on them. They are able to be seated in the seat of an observer, detached observer. And of course, we also understand that we have to settle all the karmic accounts that we have accumulated for 63 births. Whether in the form of karma bhog, suffering of the body in the form of sickness, or whether in the form of relationship, or whether in the form of coming in contact with nature, in whatever way, the soul has to settle the karmic account. So Karmateet soul settle all karmic accounts by transforming karma bhog into karma yoga. So their settling of karma create fortune of other souls. That's a beautiful sign of close soul to karmatit stage, 100%. While they are settling their karmic accounts, they are creating fortune of other souls. They are not expecting any self-pity or pity from others. Usually when somebody is sick, when other people come and show pity, they feel little bit good because there is somebody is asking for me. But a karmatit soul is totally contented, satisfied with itself. And so the soul is able to transform karma bhog into karma yoga. What it means? That means there is pain in the body. Because pain is pain, nature is nature. Whether you are a Gyani soul, when you have sickness, the pain will be the same. But because you have mastered your mind, and you have attained that stage of sovereignty, so you are able to not feel the sorrow while having the pain. That is karmatit stage. You have pain. It's not that you don't have, but you don't feel the sorrow in the mind. Because you have the understanding, I am responsible. I have created this account. So I am able to absorb, I am able to swallow that pain with pleasure. That means happily. Just like when you have taken loan from someone, you have to pay the debtors, isn't it, when they come. So we have seen Sakar Baba attaining Karmatit stage. They also went through many physical sicknesses. Mama also. And in front of us we have seen Dadis. Dadi Gulzar, Baba's chariot, Dadi Prakashmani, Dadi Janki, many seniors. But there was no sorrow on the face. Especially when Dadi Gulzar went through the cancer operation, the doctor who operated her came next morning to visit her. And he asked her, "Do you have any pain?" She said, "No." He insisted, "You must have some pain." She said, "No." So he was very surprised. How come? I have gone through operation myself. The doctor said, "I know there is pain." But then Dadi Gulzar had transformed the karma bhog into karma yoga. Karma yoga means to observe one's own pain, being detached observer in the company of Baba. So it is automatically absorbed. So the soul creates fortune of others more than settling. So that is why it is not called settling, actually. If you look into the history of Dadi's life, how many souls' fortune they have created through their sickness. Because souls get inspiration when they see such Maharathis going through but having no sign of sorrow, no sign of grief. The reason is the soul is knowledgeable. Soul is powerful to accept, and so it is able to remain detached. But of course, this power, of not feeling sorrow while having pain is a very high destination. Baba explained in those days, Murlis, you need to have the practice of bodiless stage over a long period of time. If you have had the practice of being bodiless and accumulated that power of bodilessness, at that time of the pain, you won't feel the sorrow. Why? Because that bodiless stage works like a painkiller. That's what Baba said. That bodiless stage works like medication. So others don't know how it is happening. It's not magic. Some effort they have made in advance. When you have physical sickness, at that time you cannot be bodiless. Already body is pulling you. How can you become bodiless? But when the body is well, I need to practice. And second thing Baba said, obedience. The soul which is obedient to God over a period of time have accumulated blessings from God. One is to get blessings from seniors, one is to get blessings from the family, but to get blessings from God for being obedient, it works like glucose. That's what Baba said. At that time, you need energy. So obedience over a period of time brings energy because of the blessing, and bodiless stage makes me go beyond pain because of that works like painkiller. So that is why the practice of mastering soul consciousness is a must to attain karmatit stage. Unless I make this practice my natural nature, I won't be able to go beyond. See, this is why we have not seen Brahma Baba, Mama, but Baba showed us the example through Dadis. It is possible, as a human being, we can also attain that karmatit stage. And the other experience of being karmatit is, totally detached and yet very loving. So Baba gave the example, when you are cooking some sweets, halwa for example, when that halwa is ready, almost ready, it leaves the bottom of the pot. So when the halwa leaves the bottom of the pot almost, then you know, oh, it's ready now. So how do I know I have come so close to karmatit stage? I will have detachment, totally disinterest in all four corners. First of all, from my body. You know, body and soul are separate. So that clear distinction is experienced by me and also experienced by others. That is what we saw in Brahma Baba's life. You know, Brahma Baba, a few years ago, he used to take a lot of interest in everything. I remember in 1968-65, when we used to come to Madhuban, Baba used to ask us to bring our attendance register, not account book only. And Baba used to look into the register book, why this person is absent for so many days, why this person did not come. You know, Baba used to go into such details. But then as he came closer and closer to karmatit stage, when people wanted to come and talk to Baba, ask questions, something, yes, Baba would give them time, but when souls used to come in front of Baba, Baba used to take them beyond with a glance, and they experience themselves becoming separate. They become soul. And soul is peace. So all the questions finished. So Baba listened to them and also gave them the experience of karmatit stage, which means totally sweet silence. I remember Sakar Baba did not like even the tick-tick of the clock in his room. He asked them to remove that clock. He wanted to go into that deep, deep silence. You know, because when you are in the soul world, you are karmatit. Totally sweet silence. Of course, there is no karma there. So no action, no noise, silence. But that silence, we have to experience it now while performing action. So that is why so much emphasis on power of silence nowadays. You know, 1 second you come into sound as quickly as you come, and next second you go beyond sound and stay in that stage as long as you want. That's one of the closeness of karmatit stage. Yes, you come into action, you come into sound, but as soon as karma is over, you go beyond and stay as long as you want. It will not pull me towards the earth. In a way, you know, there are two things in our life. One is relationship and the other is bondage. Bandhan and Sambandh. So karmatit soul will perform action in relationship, not out of bondage. When we are performing action, how do we know that we are creating bondage? We are performing action through sense organs in the form of relationship or in the form of bondage. just give you an example. Say you are cooking one type of dish, and while you are cooking as a karma yogi, you are thinking in your mind, oh, this food everybody like and they will really enjoy. It is delicious. It is going to be very delicious. And everybody will enjoy, express their happiness. So my mind and intellect is not in relationship with the soul. It is in bondage. I have subtle expectation in my mind creating bondage. How do you know that? So now you finish cooking and the guest came, you served the food and they ate. They did not say anything. They did not say it is very good. They did not say it is not good. They just ate and went off. Now you are inside thinking, I don't know whether they like it or not, So that means that the desire that I had while cooking brought disappointment for myself. So until I get to know whether they like it or not, I don't have peace of mind. So which means that it's not karma yoga. Karma yoga is not just mopping, sweeping and cooking, cleaning. Karma yoga means doing action in yoga, in relationship with the sense organs, not in the form of bondage. So if my mind, intellect is wandering while performing action, that is not karma yoga. That is bondage. And so it does not allow me to connect with Baba. So a soul who is close to karmatit, they are masters. And that is why they are able to use their sense organs, karan karavanhar. The one who does and make the action do is separate. It's not they will know it, but others can see them performing action as karan karavanhar. So from that we can check ourselves. How little bondage we create. We have the old bondages, of course, not settled yet. But this is like, it's not a sin, but it's a little bondage that pulls me. So that is why a karmatit stage, karmatit soul is beyond, not even detached observer. Upram, being beyond. While in this world, not like you have to go to the soul world to be beyond, you can be beyond while performing actions here. That's what we saw in Sakar Baba's life. So Sakar Baba used to take so much interest in every details, but later on, a few words was enough. He would understand and give the essence. Because most of the time, in silence, original nature. So that is why Baba says, first of all, I need to become, Vikarmajit, then Maya Jeet, Prakriti Jeet. Karmatit soul is Prakriti Jeet, conqueror of matter. Now, what is conqueror of matter? It has two parts. One is environment, heat, cold, weather changing, it affects my stage, my health, whatever. And the other is objects made out of matter. No, all objects are made out of matter. A karmatit state, soul, close to karmatis, they are not taking support of anything made out of matter. Their effort is sadhana, not sadhan. Like sadhana is spiritual endeavor. The effort of a karmatit soul is based on renunciation and disinterest, not on the basis of desires, expectations. So if I have attraction still, for objects made out of matter, I am not conqueror of matter. So that is the last phase of a karmatit soul. Totally life based on disinterest, no inclination, no pull, no push. Just be. Just like in the soul world, souls are karmatit stage. It is like a neutral stage. You are not tilted to any side either way. So that is why we have to first of all make sure we don't increase more karmic accounts to attain karmatit stage, to come closer. We have to keep attention to the quality of action, the kind of action that we are performing. Because Brahmins may not perform many gross sins, but subtle sins. Sakar Baba's Murli keep on explaining to us, subtle sins does not allow the soul to become karmatit. Because it is a weight, it pulls the soul down. So I just need to make sure that every day I check my bank balance. Was there any karmic account created due to my negligence, carelessness, or laziness? So I must realize and transform. That is why, karmatit stage is almost Jivan Mukti stage. Because when you are in soul world, you are in Mukti stage, liberation. And when you are in golden age, you are in Jivan Mukti stage, liberation in life. So that means you are living only in the present. You don't know about the past. You don't know about the future. That is Jivan Mukti of confluence age. No karma pulling. You are just in the present, enjoying every moment and making use of fully to accumulate as much as possible. So if I am not conqueror of matter, there is a pull towards gravity. So if there is pull towards gravity, which means my angelic stage is far away. Angels are beyond gravity. They never land on earth. No, they are always shown flying because they are conquerors of matter. They are beyond gravity. Beyond. So one is the stage of being detached, detached observer being beyond. And purity also plays a very important role in attaining karmatit stage. Complete purity is necessary to have 100% sato pradhan stage. So karmatit stage and sato pradhan stage are two sides of the same coin. Somebody was asking the other day, what is the difference between purity and sato pradhan? It's also an aspect of purity, but the highest level of purity is sato pradhan. So which means, even in dreams, such souls will not have any such dreams. There is no effect of such dreams in their life too. Because during the day there is no sanskara. So it is possible, as you increase your percentage of karmatit stage, you come closer and closer to your angelic stage. So how do you describe an angel? Angel is human in form, godly in nature. They are very much like human being, but not human. So that means the sanskara and nature of human is transformed into angel. I think you all must have read one of the book written by Anthony Strano, in which he has described beautifully what is angel, what is human. If you want to bring some freshness for your memories, you can go through that. You will understand. So, each one of us have our angelic form in the subtle region. Do you know that? Just like Brahma Baba, when he was in Sakar, you remember once Dadi Gulzar shared her experience, she saw angelic Brahma in the subtle region. She couldn't understand. She came to Baba and said, Baba, who is that Brahma? Baba said, go and ask him. During those days, Vyakt Brahma was not clear. So when Baba, Dadi went and saw him, he was totally different. So she came back to Brahma Baba and described, oh, that one is very beautiful, shining, bright, So Baba's angelic form was already there. So when the soul, when Brahma Baba reached 100% karmatit on the night of 18th January, the effort maker form merged into the perfect form, so angel. There was an invocation for a long time, but that moment, 100%, the soul went beyond everything, senses, sense organs, sanskara, swabhav, everything, and merged into the avyakt form, angelic form. So, what we are experiencing when we are in karmatit stage is angelic stage, not being an angel. We become an angel in reality when the effort maker form merges. That is why sometimes you have heard Bab Dada saying, oh, your angelic form is invoking you. Do you not respond to your angelic form? But who can, feel that invocation? The one who is the conqueror of matter, the one who is the conqueror of Maya, the one who is the conqueror of sin. So they go beyond. They can hear the calling of their angelic form. So their feet of the intellect will be lifted beyond. You remember Prakashmani Dadi? In the last 2 years before she became Avyak, all that she was talking was Karmatit stage. I am going to Karmatit stage. I am going to Karmatit stage. So she went into silence for 2 years. Because in Karmatit stage, you don't need to speak a lot. What you speak, little, but everything is merged in it. So that is the stage you have in the soul world, 100% perfect, complete and karmatik. No more karma to be performed, but you are embodiment. You are embodiment of perfection. So effort making period will slowly finish. So that is why now we have to pay attention, when situations, circumstances in drama comes in front of us, to accept it, to understand it and flow with the drama. Because everyone's part in the drama is different, isn't it? It cannot be the same, no comparison. So if I am able to accept and flow with the scenes of the drama, Baba and drama, 2 rails of Brahmin life, then I can come closer to Karmateet stage faster. Many times one of the rails missed out, so our train gets derailed. Slow down, So I just need to pay a lot of attention to the first lesson, mastering myself. Mind, intellect and sanskara. How do I know I am experiencing silence? Silence means when mind, intellect, sanskara are working in harmony. That is when you are soul conscious. That is silence. So as long as there is conflict, so I am body conscious. So I have to make struggle. So one of the very important requirements to come close to Karmateet stage is an attitude of unlimited disinterest. Baba mentioned it very clearly in one of the Murlis few months ago. Unlimited disinterest works like the key to open the doors to the soul world. What is unlimited disinterest? What is unlimited disinterest? Being beyond all kinds of desires, attachment, attractions. Completely contented, satisfied soul. So when I am beyond in that stage, have unlimited disinterest, nobody, nothing can pull me. So I am able to remain stable as long as I want in my stage of completion. So first complete First is full. You become full, and then complete, then karmatit. All, it's like a fine line only, not too much difference actually. Full, complete, karmatit. And then of course next birth is perfection. So first of all, in order to be full, I have to be content, satisfied. If there is no satisfaction, there is no contentment, and no contentment means I am not full. So there will be always upheavals, complaints. Karmateet's soul never complains because it's complete. So that is why one yukti that we can use in order to fasten this project, means this processing, is to take only from one and give all. Never ever have expectation to receive anything from anyone. That is the leakage starts. Because nobody can give anyone anything. Bestower is only one. So if I can understand this secret, I will always remain full. I will never feel anything lacking in my life. So in that way, automatically, when I am full, I become a bestower. When I am full, I am like moon, I give, like sun, you constantly give. So especially, as Baba reminds us, 63 births accounts that we have to settle either in the form of relationship or even with the nature. We have created accounts with the nature also. That is why certain particular souls are caught up in some natural calamities, natural disasters. And sometimes people who live there, they are not there, but somebody else come and they are caught up. So it's very interesting, So that is why we have performed actions unknowingly in the past, but at least after becoming Baba's children, attention has to be towards action. Subtle checking. Am I performing this action in relationship or in bondage? Even in service, there is subtle selfish motive. Subtle, very selfish motive, I and mine. It does not allow you to become karmatit. Because my mind intellect wanders. So I just need to become totally, complete renunciate or having an attitude of unlimited disinterest. So in essence, what I wanted to share with you is, it is possible that we can attain karmatit stage in percentage, increase day by day in this Brahmin life while we are in this body. And when we are 100%, that means knowledgeful, merciful, blissful, peaceful, powerful, that is the degree of karmatit or degree of angel. So when you are full, you automatically become perfect, next stage. So I just need to say what is that flaw that doesn't allow me to be full. So fullness leads to become angel, just the fine line. Angels have body of light, aura of light. We have body of 5 elements. So that purity level that we have even dissolves this attraction towards 5 elements or objects made out of 5 elements. I think Brahmins, many of us have to work on this a lot. Still there is some attraction for objects made out of matter. Not totally disinterest, like dadis. Whatever I have, I use it, but not with the consciousness it is mine. So in that way I become totally trusty. So experiment transforming karma yoga into karma bhog into karma yoga. Experience no sorrow while you are having pain. Experience yourself to be totally detached observer and use the practice of Karan Karavanhar in both ways. Allowing Baba to do service in the service field, but in my own life personally, I am the Karanhar soul, I am also Karavanhar. So I won't create any karmic account in Karan Karavanhar consciousness, because my power of discernment will work precisely. My intellect is awakened, so I am able to create good karma. I won't create any bad karma anymore. So think about it and start practicing, the stage of being a detached observer while performing action. After the action is finished, the action should not pull me towards itself. If that action pull me towards itself, something not right while doing that action. I have to pull my ears and correct it myself. So in that way, we will not add more vikarmas, but we are able to settle our vikarmas. Okay? Anybody has any questions? Anything you would like to clarify? Just a few thoughts to share, that's all. Anyone? You can put your hands up, we'll bring the mic to you if you have. Otherwise, take this gift from Madhuban this time, newness, that while being in this body, I can attain karmatit stage in percentage closer and closer. When I am 100% karmatit, which means all my karmic accounts settled, I have excess of good karma in my account. Then I perform akarma. That is what Brahma Baba, Bap Dada is doing now. For the past more than 50 years. He has created his life, right? Now, Baba is spending so much of time and energy for us. So all this seva that Baba is doing for us goes in whose account? It's an account of charity. Charity. So just remember, we are being sustained by Brahma Baba's charitable account of action. We owe him a lot. Because Baba he is not, no need to do action, he has done it already. So we are being sustained by his charitable action. So that means the return we give for those is something very precious. So we owe him a lot. Huh? So that is why Baba says, don't perform any action that would defame Baba's name. Yeah? You want mic? Can we give mic, please? Yeah, come, mic will come. Is mic coming? No, everybody cannot listen because some are translating. No, translators need. Yeah. Yeah, come closer. Yeah.
Namaste. Om Shanti. Meera, maybe I have not catched it. You have explained, but I have not really take it clearly. I wanted to know the difference between being complete and full. Usually in Hindi we say sampan sampuran, means complete and then perfect. But today you're underlining being complete, being full and karmatit.
No, first is you have to be complete, sampan. Because sampan stage is in Brahmin life. That means, when you are complete, then only you become full. Without becoming complete, you cannot become full. Like the moon. You can't say full moon until it is complete. So even some percentage less, say knowledgeful, peaceful, that is the degree of an angel. That is karmatit's degree. So if I am not full, I have some signs. Say, for example, I shake. When you are not full, you shake. When you are not full, you have feelings. You can react easily. When you are full, when you are not full, you can get influenced very easily. So these are some of the signs by which we can know that we still need to full ourselves. And why we are not full when Baba is giving so much? Because we are trying to take from others also. That is why we are not getting full. If we take only from one, we will become full very fast. So, contentment leads to completion. Complete will make you full. So that's why it's a fine line between karmatit and angel. Angel is full, karmatit is complete. Karmatit complete, angel full. But it's not like one after the other. It's like simultaneous. It's not like one stage after the other. It is together. Yeah? Yeah. Yes.
Om Shanti. Can you repeat about, you say that where I settle my karmic account with someone, I help him to become pure? Did I understand well?
What is it?
When I settle my karmic account with about someone, about situation, it's helping, but I couldn't catch the point.
Means if I have some karmic accounts with someone and it is settled, the burden, the relationship straightens. There is no more hiccup, there is no more conflict, it's become smoother. Like transactions become smoother. There is meeting of sanskaras, meeting of swabhav, nature. It becomes harmonious when the accounts are settled. What is stopping from becoming harmonious? Mixing nature is certain little karmic account that we hold in our mind, either in the form of ego or attachment, selfishness, whatever. So if I realize and I let go, then it becomes easy. And you feel the lightness, you feel the lightness. When the karmic accounts are settled, see, Dadi Janki said, there are 4 types of sins we perform. Certain sins we can tell Baba and ask for forgiveness, 50% will be forgiven. Certain sins we have committed for which we have to go through suffering in the form of physical pain, mental torture, whatever. Certain sins God also cannot forgive. I have to go through the punishment. So once I have understood the philosophy of karma and, think before performing karma, is it according to Srimad or not? So then don't allow the influence of the old sanskara to influence me. Then it helps a lot. Taking direction at every step. And of course, certain sins can be incinerated. Certain sins can be erased. Certain sins can be erased. Certain sins can be burnt. Certain sins can be forgiven by speaking the truth. But there are certain actions which we have to suffer. Even God cannot do anything. Okay? Om Shanti. So let us have meditation, powerful meditation, so that we can create the fire in which we can throw all the rubbish and become lighter and lighter. I focus my attention towards the center of my forehead. I am light, a being of light. I am immortal, imperishable, eternal. This body, made of 5 elements of matter, is perishable. Feel the energy, I the soul, sparkling in the center of the forehead, totally distinct from this body of matter. in this soul consciousness. I experience myself becoming very light. And weightless. I can move away from this body. I see myself floating like a beam of light, going beyond. Beyond the pull of this earth, beyond gravity, into the region of golden red light, my home. In this home of silence, I, the soul, I see myself in the presence of Shiv Baba, the supreme light, emitting so much light. I, the soul, allow these rays of light from Baba, rays of light filled with love, light and might, to penetrate into I, the soul. I am light. I am lost in the light of the Supreme. I am merged in God's light. This God's power emerging reaches to the deep corners of my subconscious mind and melts the impurities. I, the soul, I allow God's light and might to cleanse the soul. In this fire of God's love, I am forgiven. I return to my eternal nature of being Sato Pradhan, of being full and perfect. Karmateet in my home. I enjoy these moments in my eternal form, eternal stage, with the eternal qualities equal to Baba. Enjoy these moments, being alone with Baba in the soul world, in your eternal Satupradhan Karmatit stage. I see many points of lights like me in my home. I, the soul, I feel myself brighter and closer to Baba in my home. I enjoy these moments. Sweet silence. Envelops me. I am lost in the ocean of God's light.
हम धन्य तभी बन